One of the reasons I love the game of chess so much is that I find many parallels to lessons in life and also in business, and there's so many of them. The idea that we need to start with the end in mind, as most chess games go into the end game, the idea of when to balance tactics and strategy, and so many more. But the one I want to focus on today is the idea that progress doesn't always reflect itself in the conditions around us. And this realization or this parallel came to me as I've been struggling to break through a plateau in my level of chess. And in chess, there's a thing called an elo system. So, depending on the strength of your play, you are assigned an elo system. And as you play stronger chess, then that number goes up. If you play weaker chess, that number goes down. And I've been at a consistent elo for a while now. And what I'm realizing is that I'm making improvements while in this elo. So while the conditions around me are relatively static, the metrics that I'm seeing are static, the softer skills, the things I'm improving on, and the mindset changes, all these small things are still improving. And it's just a matter of time before that it reflects with by metrics, right? All these soft skills have to develop, and it's not going to always reflect immediately in, let's say, the material world. So, a classic analogy I think of, or an example that I think of, is when Tiger Woods hit a plateau. And so, what he had to do was fundamentally change how he swung his golf clubs. And as he was going through that process, not only did he not see progress, his progress actually diminished for a long time. So his conditions were actually getting worse while he was in this process of improving his game. And so in tournaments, he would place and start ranking a bit worse until it took over. The new swing took over, and he was able to reestablish his dominance through many more tournaments. So when we look at business, when we look at the metrics and the numbers surrounding us, it's easy to get lost in all that. And it's easy to look to metrics as the easy thing to point to, but it doesn't always tell the entire story. And what I want to say is that when things are static, when things don't look like they are always going the direction that you want them to, you have to realize that it won't always be a straight trajectory upwards, that it's going to be more of like a roller coaster. And that's okay. That's part of the growing experience. So if you look at yourself and you don't find that you're hitting all your quarterly goals, you're making all the progress that you aspired or strive to accomplish, that's okay. It's part of the process. Hang in there, keep with it. You're making progress whether or not you see it. And after enough time, I'm sure it'll work out just well for you. All right. Thanks for watching this video. See you guys in the next one.